I mean, 10 and 2 like a motherfucker. Focus, man. I'm like, see, you supposed to learn that when you was 15 and 16.
Yeah.
That's when we learn how to drive with the kids. And then we learn with big cars. So we can drive anything. Yeah, we learn how to drive with big cars, man. I'm talking about 240, 225, electric. The real Impalas.
Yes, before she
accident because she's nervous. Because that's one way to cause an accident when you're scared.
With the wrong false sleep. Y'all want to open it up? I go ahead, open it up. So this way. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we begin, I want to give all praises going on to two. The master of the apostles, the master of the elders, the great millstone who well taught us the truth, much respect to you brothers out there who preach his word and truth and sincerity throughout the earth, time and baby, over the legends, but the word wants to shalom. Alright, we're in a slightly different spot. The block is hot. Had a whole bunch of spirits over there. And the spirit was just on us to go ahead and go to a different spot. You know, hey, Jake is hard-headed. Jake is out of their damn mind, man. And you got respect for that. You know, as the brother had said right before Kim, you know, you see why death is mercy to a lot of these Jakes, man. It's gonna be mercy because y'all out of your minds, man. Y'all coming, you got women walking up to men like men, you know, natural brute beasts. You know, our women out of order, Jake out of order. They over here calling us all types of names, you know, everything under the book. Saying we look like gangsters, man. Yelling at the top of their lungs, talking to themselves, man. You know, but it's all good because we understand we need the kingdom. And knowing that we need the kingdom, we see our people out of our mind, it's going to push us harder and harder to get the heck up out of here, man. Because this ain't our rest, man. If anybody got a scripture, go ahead.
Matthew 10:16, brother. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And the situation that we had last week, little Eve walking around with a hammer in her hand, man. You know, tapping on the brother's car. You know, trying to get attention, man. And we got to be harmless out here because most brothers, man, probably wouldn't want to put hands on her. The brother wanted to put hands on her, but he had to restrain himself. You know, so we got to be real circumspect out here because the days are evil, man. We got to watch how we walk and dealing with these people, man.
I got a precept for that. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children, which means stupid. And they have none understanding, they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. And you can see the little demons on this little broad, man, straight up. In her eyes, talking about she was just playing. Okay, if we would have done something to you, we would have been playing too. But that's something you don't do. A woman ain't got no business rolling up on two guys that she don't know. And again, these are not women we're talking about. They just in female bodies. These are not women.
They natural brute beasts, man. They asking for the sword. They're asking to be destroyed. Unless your brother got a scripture, I got one. You got one? I got Isaiah 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Tremble, you women that are at ease, be troubled, you careless ones, strip you, and make you bear and gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, so pretty much that scripture is saying, you know, these women out here, these natural brute beasts, you know, that's getting over men, that's used to beta males, that's used to getting their way, used to run up to men like a man, you know. They about to get this judgment, man. They about to find out the hard way, you know, because the Lord deals with balance. You in your power seat right now. You able to get away with whatever, man. You able say a man doesn't do anything to you, you can just call the cops and get him arrested, man. So the tables is going to turn. You know, you got these women out here flaunting their bodies, they got their OnlyFans. Well, guess what? These men are going to find out where you live, and they're going to get you, man. Shalom, brother. Y'all about to
You got all these sleeper cells in here now. They here.
Yeah.
They are sleeper cells. All these people that cross the border, and guess what? At the border, guess what the government gave them? They gave them government cell phones. So, hey, when you get this text, I need you to go out and rape, rob, and murder. And that's where Eve gonna get her judgment at. Y'all gonna stop walking around here and all this type shit. Because these troops gonna be snatching y'all up, throwing y'all in the back of kidnapping bands left and right.
That's what happened to y'all niggas too, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't boarded the judgment, y'all getting it too. Even though you think that you're gonna escape, nah, you ain't gonna escape. You gonna get, hey, niggas gonna get raped too.
Yeah, they so depending on their guns, and they think they hard, you know, they think they real. Okay, these UNs you better show you what real is.
I got this in Psalm 69 and verse 4. It says, "They that hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of my head, and they that will destroy me, being my enemies wrongfully, are mighty. That then I restored that which I took not away." So we got so many people that just, hey, they hate us, they hate when we preaching. They really hate YASHAMIAHLA because they wicked. They think wickedness is righteousness, and they think righteousness is wicked. You know, that's why we get persecuted the way we are. That's why that girl came up last week, that brute beast, that animal. Hey man, she don't like righteousness. I think she was trying to ask a question. Are y'all Muslims? No, we ain't Muslims, man.
No,
she was trying to talk to you.
She was trying to get us to flirt with her.
Yeah, we ain't going for it.
But she came at the wrong
time.
Oh, I mean, all us taking anyway. I mean, don't nobody want you, because I mean, all about how you approach your spirit, man.
Spirit.
You was messing with that one dude that said, y'all gangsters. She probably told him.
Probably sent her around.
Yeah. He just talking all the way down the street, just saying whatever out his mouth.
They always false accuse us day and night, just like the scripture say, bro. We paraphrase.
I got the scripture for that actually, bro. John 15 and 18. And read 19 also. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me, for it hated you. If ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hath hated you. And that's self-explanatory, man. The world hate the Israelites, man. You know, we all we got out here. Every time we go out here preaching this word, man, it's a lot of different demons that come up, pointing the finger at us like we the problem. No, y'all assholes the problem, man.
See, they hate us for two reasons. Well, it's two scenarios. Number one, the world hates us because we are a reminder of how wicked they are. Just like Edomites hate us because we are a reminder of how wicked they are once they reflect on the shit they used to do to us. That's why they hate seeing us, because regardless of how much they try to brainwash themselves, the cognitive dissonance, oh, I'm good, clean, and wholesome, I'm good, clean, and wholesome. That's what they tell themselves in the mirror before they leave the house. But then when they see us, we're a reminder. No, you're not. You're not innocent like you think you are, like you lie to yourself and say that you are. That's why they hate us, because we are reminders. That's why they want to get rid of us. That way it won't be no reminders and they can lie to themselves how they want to.
Dude, if we ain't innocent, if we commit sin, how much more do you? Are you the wicked? You was crazy to be the wicked.
Exactly.
You ain't getting away from nothing. The Lord's going to judge you eventually in due time. This is your kingdom right now, so you can live it up right now, but hey, that day is going to come. So we're going to put it in your neck, man. You ain't going to escape. It's going to something.
As he says in the book of Job, just roughly paraphrasing, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite is but for a moment, just roughly paraphrasing. So yeah, this is your kingdom. The Lord is allowing you to do all types of wickedness and get away with it, but soon it's going to be your ass, man.
I got Isaiah 66 and 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree, in the midst eating swine's flesh, and the abomination of the mouth shall be consumed together, says the Lord YASHAMIAHLA. Y'all out here trying to act like y'all holier than thou. Y'all on the back burner, you out here doing all the stuff that's my church.
Wow. Hey, the so-called white man is really the wild man, man.
Yep.
You know, they was in the caves, man, during the the Dark Ages. You know, that's the period that we ruled. You know, they wasn't the ruling class people, the king, the Harry of the world, the Princess, whatever, I don't even care about what her name is. I thought she died, Queen of England died like a couple months ago. Hey, man, everybody was rejoicing. They all people was rejoicing.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Wicked, dead.
They got the original kings and princes of the earth, man. They the basement of the earth, man. The Lord is the one who makes you, of a beast mind and makes you of a logical mind, so to speak. Because he did that to the king of Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. He turned him into a literal like beast, like his mindset, man. And physically too. But the Lord, brought these people up to judge us, and punish us and stuff, man. So they got
I got a scripture to back that up, because the Lord had them out here, like the brother said, like a literal animal. He was out there in the wilderness eating grass, man. The Lord can do that to you. Something happened.
I don't know if I'm allergic to them. I never been stoned before.
You don't want it. Just these when we was kids, you stung all the time.
It's all good. He ain't gonna do nothing. He says you're gonna be at peace with the beast of the field. So you're all good. But I want to get Sirach 25 and verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. And the plague of the heart is your mind, not your little heart. It's your mind. Your mind. The Lord can twist your mind, have you out here bugged out, doing all types of wicked and weird ass shit out here, man. And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, and it's a curse unto us, man, for our women to be out here out of order, natural beasts, like the woman that we met last week, man. She's out of her damn mind, so her mind's messed up, and she's a wicked woman. There's no type of wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Roughly paraphrasing the scriptures, because man, the things that women come up to do, if they mad at you, man, it's off the rails. Yeah. Or as the scripture will say, just roughly paraphrasing, as if, she does something wicked, but she acts like she ain't do nothing, man. She wiped her lips or something to that effect. I had to look up that scripture.
Said she had done no wickedness.
Yeah, done no wickedness, man.
What's that movie? What's Love got to do with it? Love don't cost a thing. The one with Martin in it. With a woman, I think she shot him or something. She did something.
Time between love and hate.
Said yeah. The clothes on fire.
Time between love and hate.
Yeah.
And what? How is that gonna make you feel better, Eve? You just vengeful. That's all, and you got that from Esau. Who resolves their problems like that? And they push it in movies to make you more of an animal. But see, you can't connect the dots, because I think you really like that wickedness. You like being praised by these beta simps. You love it.
Yeah, and that's why these women can't handle us, man. They walk up to us, they look at us like we crazy. No, this is how a man's supposed to act. Right?
They think we hate all women.
No, we just hate your little crazy ass. We just hate your little crazy ass. It's not all women.
Man, I seen the music video last night, and it was about some Eve, man. She had clean hair, she rapping, talking about, y'all seen that?
I see that.
That's the state of y'all Eves, man. Y'all
she
see how black
rapping in front of the
child support on.
Yeah.
Oh man, I might have seen that.
Outside, the is outside.
Yeah. Talking about mother, baby, daddy. Is she taking them to child support? Well, you taking them out to eat, I'm taking them to child support. I don't care. I'm gonna get them back. I don't care if he's married. She was just going all out.
See, that's why that African, I put in that video, this African stated that these American women, they are groomed to divorce. They are groomed to go after your money. That's why you got passport bros. Anybody finna just get taken to the bank like that?
Shalom, brothers. Y'all about to speak Shalom.
I got this scripture in Sirach 19:22. It says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sin is prudence. So when you be in that mindset, you're going to take your big daddy to court, you're going to be with every man she want to be with, but as far as I got this Sirach 19 and verse 22 again. It says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sin is prudence. So, you know, Eve, like I said, being that spirit of you know, being with man to man, you know, being a harlot, you know, her taking her baby daddy to court, you know, her dressing up for every man to look at her, man, that's not wisdom. You just set yourself up to get a train ran on you, and for you to get, you know, hey, raped to death or something, you know? Because a lot of niggas out here, they really want to do that type of stuff to women, man. And then you got the nerve to be like, oh, why you over-sexualizing me? Why you looking at me in some type of way? Look at how you dress. You dress like a harlot, a hoe. That's just what it is. And you trying to make it seem like that's a good thing for you to dress like that. Okay, nobody tell me what to do. I'm grown. You're not growing in the mind, man. The Lord's not dealing with y'all women, man. He never gave y'all wisdom. Y'all think y'all got wisdom? You know, y'all got the wisdom from Esau, which that's not true wisdom.
They about to find out because these Russians and Chinese, they about to run. There's gonna be a lot of train derailments. About to derail the shit out of a lot of y'all. What?
A lot of weeds about to get derailed out.
Yeah.
Oh man, I saw a video the other day. This Eve cop, man, she got in a fight with another Eve, man. Her weave came flying out, man. I'm like, these are the people that's supposed to be protecting and serving us.
Women are not supposed to go to war. That's just like you sending women to war. Women are not supposed to be warriors. They're not supposed to be nowhere on the battlefield. But Esau said it's true.
Yeah. All they did was pull her hair. And if they were really had the intent to kill her, they could have got her right there, man.
A lot of these women, they be saying that they need to spoil them and buy them all these things. They're supposed to use the man's money, but at the same time, you ain't no leech. That is a leech. You a gold digger. You a hoe. You everything that you say that you're not. You delusional.
That's what they breathe here, man. These entitled ass women.
Prideful ass. Well, I ain't gonna say the word. Ecclesiastes 26:9. The whoredom of a woman may be known, and her haughty looks and eyelids. And I'm just gonna get that word haughty, man. Proud, vain. You females are arrogant, man. Pompous. Y'all think y'all superior than the man, dude. You know? Y'all out here bad, man. Let me see law. Scornful. High-handed. Hey, look up some of them words, man. It's definitely letting you know how easy.
Start trading those goodies for resources soon. Y'all already doing that now. For free on OnlyFans. Well, you charge them, but hey, you're gonna really have to give it up. When you can't, you know, pay your rent no more, man. When you gotta take that, you know what? Hey, you're gonna really have to give it up. But it ain't gonna be consensual. They just gonna take it from you, man. I'm at this in Isaiah 32, verse 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ears into my speech, which the speech is this Bible. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women.
Oh, I just read that out.
Oh, you just read it?
Yeah. You go ahead and finish it though.
It says, the benches shall fail and the gathering shall not come. So all your SNAP benefits is being cut off. All your other government benefits, your welfare, your WIC, Section 8, government housing. Hey, that's gonna be cut off soon. And this economy is about to collapse. And we hope they don't raise the debt soon. We hope it defaults, man. We hope everybody lose their damn job, man. You know, we want our hell to break loose, man. We're not hoping for a future in America, man. What did Biden say? What did Biden just say in his speech, man? He said that at a college or something like that. He said that white people are he said that they are the threat or something like that.
White supremacy is the biggest threat to the planet.
Yeah,
see,
he was right on saying
he was gaslighting them all day, man.
Yeah.
And gaslighting ain't nothing but they try to make the truth sound so absurd. They was and he was throwing it back in their face. And it's like one of the brothers said they should have booed him from the time he first came on stage to when he left. But see, you dumb down niggas, y'all are very well trained.
They talk about impeaching him too.
Man, no, I mentioned that in the video. Y'all can't stop this destruction even if y'all wanted to now. Because this is the Lord's will for this country to be destroyed.
Yep.
So y'all can impeach him. Y'all can impeach his whole cabinet, his whole fruity cabinet. It don't matter. This place gonna still get destroyed because them BRICS nations are not playing, and the United States will not stop their bullshit. See, they got y'all so preoccupied with all this alphabet shit going on. that y'all not watching what's really going on. These BRICS nations about to bomb this thing, man.
Like the brother said, y'all not gonna stop this destruction, man. No matter if y'all move Biden, whatever y'all gotta do, whoever y'all move, because
narrow back in office.
You know, Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord YASHAMIAHLA. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever so he will. So that's letting you know right there, the Most High is controlling all of this, man. Ain't no way you're gonna stop what's getting ready to take place. Y'all not even gonna be able to fathom the things that's getting ready to take place here.
Hey, people are in the state of mourning, man. This is Proverbs 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are the authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bears through, the people mourn. You know, that's why they letting all these different immigrants in. They doing that on purpose, man. They're not doing that on accident, or they just don't know what's going on. And, you know, Biden, gaslight, he playing with y'all jakes, man. He's a part of it too, man. He's just saying that, you know, they got him so-called being impeached. Even if he is, like the brother said, it still ain't gonna stop the destruction that's about to come. Because I think they could bring Trump back in, because he was talking about bringing the guillotines and all that stuff. Which that's gonna be trouble right there. That'd be trouble right there for a lot of you jakes, man. And you other nations.
And when the nations that's coming over here from over there, like we was talking about last week at Camp, some of them are soldiers, but then you got a lot of Israelites that's coming from over there too, to either be delivered or destroyed. So a lot of Israelites gonna be destroyed over here, man.
America's being invaded right now. People don't even know.
Yeah, they showing you poor people on TV. They ain't showing you the sleeper cells.
Nah, they ain't showing that.
They get activated. Y'all gonna know.
It was about 11,000 of them, probably more than that.
Man, they keep catching a gang of them coming up on Miami Beach, man.
Yep.
They rounded up and caught a few of them, but a lot of them, they ran into the city and disappeared.
People cross the border every day, like from Mexico to Texas. That happens probably every day.
Man, there is no border. There is no border. There is no imaginary line that you can't cross, because everybody crossing it now. And them Chinese people that got dropped off in Miami Beach, they got dropped off by helicopters, man.
Come on, man.
And they just came about the water on the beach.
They don't tell you nothing, Jake.
And with that debt ceiling, they was I think they said the Republicans walked out because they couldn't come to an agreement. But the White House wasn't trying to, like, you know, solve it necessarily.
That's a distraction, man. Look, it shouldn't take a room full of Edomites weeks and months to make a simple ass decision. Those are distractions. Just like they hung up on this student loan shit. That's a distraction, man. Why is it taking months to make a yay-nay decision? I don't understand that.
They might raise a bit, but if they don't, it's still gonna be destroyed anyway. But it's just a matter of time. We don't know what's gonna happen.
But see, exactly what you said. Because see, these people, they want more money to run through. They want more money to just use for nothing. But these people got a nerve to give you a credit score.
They got the most debt out of anybody, man.
You know, I couldn't blow 30 trillion if I tried. But I got bad credit? No, bruh. You got bad credit. Because now the other nations don't even want to deal with your money. Your credit's so bad. Your word so bad. Nobody takes your word because you are a born liar.
They be acting like they want to, like, solve everything. They really don't want to solve nothing. They want to be
stringing you. They stringing you along.
They got to bring in that new system. They got to bring in that Revelation 13, man. They got to bring it in eventually.
They be stringing people along with it, where we can come to the conclusion. Just like, it's the same thing when you go to court just to get assigned another court date. It's like, I could have stayed at work for this. It's to string you along all the way to that ship and keep you distracted in the process.
Yeah, that's why the world needs us in power. We're going to be those men, you know, because righteous judgment is going to proceed. And also going back to that debt, the scriptures speak of Babylon building up that thick clay, which is that debt. You know, hey, this place is through, and eventually they're going to implement the sea hill. And all y'all that's playing around, all you jakes that are so-called in this truth, and you lukewarm and playing around, you're going to end up taking the sea hill, man.
They got to implement that Fed now first.
Yep. Hey, that's around the corner in a couple weeks.
What they say?
My country.
Don't get scared now.
He came all the way down here from Florida, man.
Change going on.
I'm gonna get this scripture real quick, going back to the women. Yeah, you want the heartbeat away from getting to the chains, man.
You about to pass out,
Yeah.
there, boy.
You ought to be the oldest people with the nicest cars.
Hell no, I ain't driving at all.
Go ahead, bro.
This is 1 Timothy 5 and verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. All right, because a lot of these people, women, Jake in general out here as well, you know, they don't realize, you know, when they're in that mirth spirit, that death, hell, and destruction is going to come upon them because they're not watching. They're not in this wisdom. They're not praising the true name of the Lord. All right? They're going to end up, they're going to end up in the coffin, man. You know, so that's why the Lord said, hey, we're supposed to be in the house of mourning. Praising the Lord. When you're in the house of mourning, you're ready for the action. You're expecting the action to come. These people, they're fat. What happens when you eat a whole bunch of food? You ain't ready, man. You know, your belly's full. You ain't ready. That's spiritually how these people are. That's why this destruction is going to catch them off guard. Them sleeping.
So damn proud. Yeah. Just looking at them walking around just chilling.
Look, they don't think nothing's going to happen to their baby.
No.
Go, Bradley, go.
They don't think that's going to happen to America, man.
They all think like that. Every single one of them.
Just because it hasn't happened yet.
I got that Habakkuk real quick, man. Habakkuk was Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. Man, y'all Edomites proud. A lot of y'all James proud too. Some things the world start to see some days, but you ain't got the truth though, so it doesn't even matter. Because you still part of the system too. You gonna take that Revelation 13. You can't even say certain words because Esau so hurt.
His spirit called Big Baby. Yes, he is.
And then this plague, I'm not even going to say it, has went away, but they ain't reversing, you know, brother's video, Slacky or channel.
Esau's not righteous. He
No.
would deal in the land of righteousness. He would deal unjustly. Take your video down, not apologize, not reimburse you for nothing.
I shut it down for like 2 months. They don't have no strength.
He would not admit his mistakes. That's how proud he is. But that's all right though. He ain't got to apologize.
How is Eve saying she gonna take her baby daddy to court and, you know, look a certain way, dress like a hoe? They ain't getting taken down, but what we saying, they get taken down. That's because y'all are wicked, man.
Yeah, they want. She's making Esau's job easier. She turning other women into hoes for Esau. That's why he's allowed. That's why she's allowed to keep that garbage up. That's why YouTube ain't gonna take it down, because she's doing the work.
Yeah, Esau promotes these Eves and these dirty-os, young boy-os, whatever the hell they call them, man.
Yeah,
I hate that music, man. I really do.
Man, that's not hip hop. I call it hot garbage. They don't make hip hop no more.
All they do is talk about killing it. Their own people. Every word. They killing this. They killing that. They stealing this. They stealing this. I'm like, come on, man. That's the Edomite spirit I got on y'all.
Exactly.
Y'all think y'all the true wicked? Well, you are wicked, but you ain't the true wicked. You got nothing to eat.
Exactly. Hip hop is a creative art process. It's an art form, creative. This stuff ain't no creativity going into this. Anybody can get on the mic and pop a pill and say whatever first thing come to mind. That's not art. They don't make hip hop no more. Now I said the hip hop is dead. As long as you got CDs, hey, hip hop alive and well with me. Cause I don't listen to this bullshit. I can't stomach it. It's too much, man. It's vexing to the spirit once you hear it. Now I don't know if I feel like my daddy now. When he was listening to our hip hop.
Our hip hop, yeah.
But I can't listen to this young dude shit.
That's all I be listening to, man. The Lord gonna kill you. How about that, man? You sitting in the hard all the time, 24/7.
She won't do nothing to Esau, man.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna see how hard all these so-called gangsters is when this tribulation starts, man. A lot of you niggas will be brought down to the knees, man.
A lot of you Chiracans over there in Chicago, man, they gonna have some soldiers out on y'all asses. They y'all jakes. In every city that y'all pop out, drive by on your own people. They all up on your face, man. You gonna start running, scattering like roaches.
Yeah, he's already doing that, you know, with the black mass. folks trying to look like an Israelite running up to the hood, shooting the people, man.
They've been doing that little whole like
It was ham sandwich earlier. I got a brother scripture from the comment board. Howithin Bar, 1 Timothy 4 and verse 13. So I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. That's the spirit, and that's the things that you should be doing while you're in this walk. As I said earlier, you know, these people are fat. They're spiritually dead. They're not ready for the incoming destruction. They're not expecting the incoming destruction. They don't even believe that America's already being invaded as we speak, you know? So when you're in reading and you give an exhortation, you know, preaching this word to your people, you warning them. We're blowing the trumpet, letting you know this incoming destruction is coming, man. And if you don't have YASHAMIAHLA, you ain't making your call and election sure, you ain't gonna make it. Just plain and simple.
It's like the new thing now is the color of the Lord don't matter. You're right. The color of the Lord does not matter because Esau interjected color in this whole thing anyway when it's about bloodline. So color don't matter, but bloodline does. Your real nationality does.
But color shit, that's a sexual construct.
And they would do everything. They would tell you he's every color but so-called black.
Say olive
He's
color.
olive color.
Olive is brown.
He's Middle Eastern. They don't want to say it, man. It cuts their soul to admit it.
Or he came down here as a spirit. How?
Okay. If he was olive colored, if he was Middle Eastern, why do your images say otherwise? All your pictures you painted of this man, that's not olive color.
Or if he came down as a spirit, why he's still looking like a so-called white man? You know,
white woman.
Yeah, white woman, yeah.
White woman with a beard.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on today in Babylon.
That should be hate speech right there, man. You type in, the Lord on Google Images, and he automatically shows my white man on every single damn picture. He ain't no other race.
That's spiritual, man, because think about it. Think about these Babylonians worship. And he is the spitting image of that. A white woman with a beard, bro.
Man.
That's what these people walking around are. White women with beards.
You know, the Baphomet. That's a half man, half woman, she goat thingy. You know, that's the spirit.
Yeah, switch your rules, baby.
So they pretty much changed the true image into a false image, but it represents the people in this kingdom. White women with beards. You don't know what it is.
I got this in Matthew 1. As you go to Matthew 1, it tells you his lineage. So like it tells you Yahushua's lineage. You know, for the people that be like, he came down as a spirit. How? He had to come down in flesh, man. Right, he had to receive his judgment.
He looked like somebody on the damn earth.
Yeah.
Ain't you?
He came out of a bloodline. Hebrews 7:14.
They'll say an angel impregnated Mary with some blood down. That's what they say.
They need to get off that kosher cocaine. They coming up, they freestyling too hard now.
This is Matthew 1 and verse 1, the book of the generations of Yahushua, Mashiach, and it says the son of David, the son of Abraham. Now that's a mystery right there. Why is it saying the son of David and the son of Abraham? All right, it's because he's literally the son of David. Who's the son of David? That's Solomon. All right, who's the son of Abraham? That's Isaac. All right, and then it also goes down the generations, and you'll see the generations of Yahushua. So how did he come down as a spirit, man?
That's crazy how they say the Lord is a so-called white man, but any other race, oh no, he can't be that.
Can't be
my
that.
goodness,
You know what I'm saying? You know why they say that? Because they think about how they dog us out.
But then they say we all equal though. Why can't I have who I want to worship? Like, if you put that spirit, why can't you put it up with somebody else? If we all equal then?
No, we're not all equal. And that was written in the Constitution, man. It was understood that we were nothing. And that only applied to Edomites.
it's still in their law that we, what is it, 2/4 of a man,
3/5.
3/5 of the man.
What kind of number is that? 3/5 of a man, of a human.
They
That's
say
what
we
they say.
subhuman. You subhuman.
See how Esau, this is Esau's problem right here. He's like a big kid that's stomping his feet all day. I'm in charge, I'm in charge, I'm in charge.
Yeah.
So he's doing everything he can psychologically and unconsciously, consciously and unconsciously, subconsciously, to realliterate that into society. I'm in charge, I'm in charge. That's a big ass kid, man, because a real leader shouldn't have to say nothing. It'll be understood who's in charge. But Esau, he gotta keep changing his laws to put him up and put you down.
They always be walking on their damn tippy toes, man. I ain't never seen a Jake do that, man.
They ain't got no soul, man. They ain't got no soul.
They weird, man. They be like walking like an animal and shit, man.
They got sugar. We got salt.
Man, I'm so tired of this world, man. You got Edomites that live in my apartment complex, man. Be wearing these tight ass pants, tight ass shorts. I'm like, and he's a sodomite. Both of them are sodomite. I'm just like, man, I can't wait to get the heck about here, man. I'm tired of this planet.
Yeah,
this rulership.
I think we got 3 that moved in. You remember that TV show, 2 Men and a Baby?
Yeah.
This is 3 men and a dog.
God.
Yeah.
And I tried to give him benefit of the doubt. I told my girl, I'm like, well, maybe they're a father and 2 sons, or an uncle and 2 nephews. She was like, no. You should have seen the one walking the dog. He had a little tip to himself. I was like, well, I tried. I tried. I ain't going to assume. I try to be fair. It is what it is.
You don't just come out walking. Maybe you do. You just come out walking like that. You force yourself to walk like that.
It says the wicked is estranged from the womb.
Yeah.
As soon as they be born, they speaking lies. Just roughly paraphrasing.
You are what you are.
Yeah, you are the lump of clay that's fitted for destruction. You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
You can't make it up. Oh, it's a quilt, brother. No, it's not.
You can't hold it. You can't make it up. We was just talking about sodomites, man. This is Yahweh in Babar 144K, John 7 and verse 42. Have not the scripture said that a Mashiach coming from the seed of David and out of the town of Bethlehem where David was? All right, it's a cut. Once again, here's a bloodline. The water, brother.
Should not wear that which pertaineth to a man, neither should a man put on a woman's garment, for all things are an abomination to the Lord thy God. So y'all see, so-called, walking across man like it's normal, man, that ain't normal, man.
2 rowdy pipes.
See, that's confusion, man, because number 1, you rocking a skirt, and number 2, you rocking Timberlands. I don't understand. Are you hard? Are you soft?
That's the confusion that Babylon comes with, man.
You're rocking a skirt and Timberland boots.
You blowing pipe at night, but then you come in.
Then you hard as hell in the daytime.
In the daytime. Come on, man.
You're a man again now.
He probably got tampons in his pocket.
Oh, did y'all see that wrestler, the WWE wrestler that turned himself into a woman? Who was it? Man, let me see if I find it, man. Some WWE wrestler that I was like, what? He's like big and buff, and then he goes through the transition process, turns himself into a woman, man. I'm like, this is Babylon for sure, the land of confusion. Because how you go from beating up niggas to now you want niggas to be up inside of you?
Man.
He want to see inside of him, man. He want to be planted. He want to be the guard.
But he got wife, and you can tell
He's spicy.
how she moving. She's really uncomfortable about it.
A lot of these celebrities, they got wives and families, keep up appearance.
Yeah.
You know, keep up an image.
Wayne Wade is perfect example. You know he go the other way.
Here we go the other way.
Oh yeah.
He saw it, heated up his ass.
He too soft, man. Ain't nothing manly about it.
He got
Use
with
the back door often, man.
You just go along with whatever. And you don't question nothing. You don't get angry.
That don't even make sense. How you not get angry at all?
Because,
neutral.
man, that's
Come
it's
down,
just
man.
whatever.
You can't get
Right.
mad, bro. Like,
He probably ain't allowed.
Gabrielle gonna beat his ass.
literally.
Man, y'all.
come out like Will Smith came out with that movie. It was a clip that I saw. Will Smith, that's why Jada was slipping up on you, dog. You made a movie back in the day where you ran up in another dude, man. You ran up in the E, bro. I'm not even sure, bro. I just seen the clip, and he grabs the Edomite by the face and kisses him and smiles, and then they sit in the back of a carriage, and he just lustfully looking at the Edomite, and he asked me, "Can I F you?" He was serious with that part, man. See it in his eyes, and I think they had a scene when they actually did something.
Yeah,
And
somebody walked in on him and he jumped up out of it. He came up out the ass. But see, right after that though, right after that movie, Will Smith blew up.
He blew up.
He blew up.
That was his initiation.
Yeah, that was a ritual.
6 degrees of
Put him
separation.
in.
That's what
Put
it's
him
called.
After that, Will Smith blew up.
They put him in the game.
They couldn't keep him. I mean, they couldn't keep him off the big screen, man.
He had the 69er.
Now you sitting up there with your legs crossed like a woman, and Jada sitting there with her legs open like, bruh, man.
You sitting up here, one of the richest people, most famous people. You got everything that you could ever want, but your soul is empty. You are spiritless. You are a shell, an empty shell walking around. So I know I'm gonna keep my spirit. You can have all that bullshit because this is about to be destroyed anyway. A lot of y'all sold y'all asses for nothing because y'all about to find out this paper is worthless.
Huh?
Yeah, the devil got you again. But see, y'all don't listen.
Yeah, there was this producer that came out. Y'all probably seen it. Producer that came out that a lot of these rappers gotta literally sell their ass to get to the next level, man. So you hear these little babies, these little Waynes, these Drakes and all them, man. They're getting pegged, man.
I got first Timothy 6 and 10, bro.
I never seen they walk like that.
Lightfoots. First Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And if you look at Will Smith, how he chased that money, did whatever he had to do to get that money. Now he's pierced through with many sorrows, going through a lot of things with his wife. You know, not only him, but other stars too, man. Look at D-Wade. You know, look at his son. You know, chasing after that money, man, you gonna get pierced through with many sorrows later down the line, man.
That's deep.
And all that shows is that they sacrifice their children to be successful in this wicked kingdom. They sacrifice their children. Their children are bugged out right now.
I got Mark 8:37.
Man, hold on. I think I found one of the videos, man. Hold on. See how big that nigga is? Yeah.
Is that Roman Reigns?
See, that might be.
That's
No, that's his name. There it is. He came from. You can still.
Yo, come on, man.
Timmy, what is it?
What is hobby saying? Like how you go from a big buff dude to now,
Oh man.
With them biceps in his chest area.
and his daughter doesn't even know what to call him. Mom, dad. Like I said, you go from
Who was it?
some wrestler. I forget his name. It's not showing his name.
Oh, that ain't Roman Reigns.
But now he gone to that, man.
Everybody,
Let me see if
Just
y'all
like
can
them
see
white
it.
politicians, they came out and said, "Who's the black Israel?"
Let me see if it shows up.
It's not meant for me to understand. I'm glad.
Hold on. And then you go to that, man. Go to a damn transformer. What the hell?
She got the chest took out, bro.
Hey, yesterday I went to the park. And I was playing basketball, right?
That's a whole woman, man.
Every time,
Wicked times, brothers. That's horrible, man.
It's what the elders call penis complex.
She was doing it the whole
Penis
time
envy.
playing basketball. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. I might be married or something.
Penis envy, man. They want to be men.
That Rick Ross sound. Every time.
This woman gonna cut her breasts off to look like a dude.
Come on, man.
You Jakes, y'all are wise to do evil, but to do good, you have no knowledge.
That's why we need to get the heck up out of here, man.
That's why they going to the pot of gumbo. Ain't nothing in it but abominations.
I got this in Mark 8:36. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" There's everything that you got now, your riches, you know, your houses, your cars. Hey, that's temporary, man. This place is gonna be burned up. So it ain't gonna be forever. But the kingdom of heaven is forever, man. The kingdom of YASHARAHLA, man. You know, righteousness is gonna reign forever. Man, it says, wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, that righteousness is immortal. You know, so wickedness is not immortal. That's only temporary, man. It's only gonna be there for a short time. That time's almost up, man. It's almost here.
I got this in Isaiah 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, the city is left in desolation, the gate is smitten with destruction. That's coming. All right, because this is truly the land of confusion, man. Where you got the biggest, buffest dudes out here, they transition themselves into women. And you got these women out here, they transition to men. And soon, was Babylon, what's going to happen, if Babylon was let to continue, you wouldn't even know who is who, man. You know, you had to get the birth certificate, like, man, show me your birth certificate, show me what you look like when you was a child, man. Matter of fact, they so wicked that they want to change even the children's gender at a young age, man. So it's another reason why we got to get the heck up out of here, and that's why the Lord is going to bring this destruction.
He's talking about taking transgender men and straight men and put him on the island. That whole island gonna die. But if you take regular men and women, put them on the island, that's gonna flourish, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna flourish.
You have these transformers out here. Why can't I get pregnant? I'm a woman. No, you're not, man. You stuck on those drugs for the rest of your life.
What's that scripture in Romans chapter 1? Verse 1 to 25.
Change the natural use.
Yeah, I got it. It says, Romans 1:25, it says, who changed the truth of Yahweh, Yahshua, to a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause Yahweh gave it up unto vile affections, and even their women will change the natural use into that which is his nature, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in the lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which is catching all the diseases. You know, wondering why that's why. Because your behavior, your lifestyle that you get. You know, you talking about, oh, why do I got this? Why am I dealing with this? Well, the Lord's judging your ass, man. That's just the start. You're gonna get that nuclear fire at the end. If you even make it that far.
Like Cotton Swab, he came out and said that pedophiles will save humanity. When you got the Khazarians over there marrying children, literally. So, but these are the people, right?
These are the people, man. The law, you ain't supposed to be doing that, man.
I'm talking about before the flower of their age.
Yeah. That child is not ready. They can't even produce kids.
Right, their reproductive system is not fully developed.
Yeah.
One, they're not going to be able to handle it physically, spiritually, or emotionally, or mentally. But you want to go ahead and legalize them. You want to turn them out at a young age. You want to destroy their innocence at a young age. That's why you want to promote trying to teach show porn to 4-year-olds. I mean, you people are disgusting, man. And that's why the Lord is going to put a foot up your ass. Ain't no nice way to say it.
Edomites, man, they study the stages of development, because I seen a video the other day about, I think it was from age, like, from 1 to 7. You just soaking in everything. They want you to start at that age because that's when you're going to soak in just wickedness, and that's all you're going to know.
Right.
And, yeah, going back to them studying that, from like 1 year old to 5 years old, that's when you pack on a whole bunch of knowledge. And going back to the brother talking about them, he did a video on it. They wanted to show your children at 4 years old, porn. That's gonna mess them up, man. How you think they're gonna act in society? How they gonna move? These teachers are already having a hard time with the little nigglets that's in class now. What's gonna happen when these new age children?
They said from I think 7 to 13 or something like that is where you develop the sense of knowing what's right and what's wrong.
What's right and
from
wrong.
1 to 7, if all you know is what they taught you, which is being a switcheroo, you know what I'm saying, or a rainbow person, like you ain't gonna think that's wrong, you don't think that's right. And it's just gonna grow up like this.
They catch them at your most impressionable age. It's like the best time to teach a child a second language is when they're very young, because their brain soaks up information like a sponge, literally. That's the best time to teach a child whatever you want them to know for the rest of their life. You catch them between, I think, as soon as they start talking, like anywhere from 2 to 5 or 6 or 7 maybe. That's the most. That's the precious time in their lives when they are most impressionable. That's why Esau want to catch them that young.
They do everything. They do everything that the Lord tells us to do on the right hand side, but they do it on the left hand side. They even got a priesthood, but on the left hand side. This is Proverbs chapter 22. This is Proverbs chapter 22. But 6 says, train up a child of the way he should go, the way he is old, he will not depart from it. Esau does that too, like we were speaking of. So when they get old, they ain't gonna depart from what Esau told you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
They gonna call evil good and good evil.
Y'all treat y'all, showing them how to run in the booty, put on lipstick, thumb catchers, all of that.
I think one of the teachers was demonstrating oral sex, man. Straight up. Showing the kids. How to do the sloppy.
Why you think that if you don't take your kids to school, they'll send you like a truancy letter?
They'll send a truant officer to your house. Because my brother was skipping school, he was 16, and they sent a truant officer to our house to make sure he went to school.
Man,
What are they? Like
they want you to be indoctrinated.
You gonna go to school eventually?
I mean, there was a little branch off the police department, but because he was a minor still, so he couldn't be legally arrested. They just had to get on him to make sure he went to school. Yeah, they sending letters and all that. This one, my brother first got his car. So he was skipping school like a mug. Because first, I was riding to school with him, and then I was getting dropped off. And then I had to get back on the bus, man. I'm like, man, come on. I'm like, hey, man, you take me to school? I ain't going that way. Where the hell you going? At 8 in the morning. I got something to do.
All right, yeah.
And right after that, when he got his car, he had his first son in 10th grade.
Man,
I don't want to put all the brother business out there, but you know.
Hey, we were doing that back in the day anyways, in the ancient world, having sons at that age or older.
Now Jake, a lot of Jakes some Jakes like, we treated people, so they don't think that that's right to have a kid that age, but really, it's a good thing. Not in a society necessarily, but if we was in a righteous society, it'd be a good thing. But we're in a wicked society, so that's probably not the best thing for you to do is have a kid that young. Cause hey, Esau gonna get him, but you don't have enough like life experience to even know, what's gonna go down or what can happen. You don't know.
What's the press secretary now? John Pierre, something like that. They got on her because she said at the press conference, like the children belong to us. That crowd went ham. Yeah. They knew exactly what she meant. Yeah. They already trying to take your kids, man. You already said he said surrender your sovereignty and your children or die.
Yeah, you gotta have a social security card and birth certificate. If you don't, they can get you arrested or whatever.
That's kind of radical, don't you think?
See, that lets you know we at the end because the scriptures say at the end he would declare his wickedness. Yep. So we close. I mean, when it comes down to a declaration like that, either surrender your sovereignty and your children or die. He declaring his wickedness.
He declared war on the saints.
Right.
Some kids that was homeschooled, but even if they was homeschooled, they believed in something else. Esau still made them, learn what they wanted to learn at home.
They're not being properly indoctrinated at home.
Yeah.
Even if you take them into private school, man, they still got to be indoctrinated some way, some
private school,
man.
Private school, you said it. Yep. Christian schools, all these religious schools, it's the same shit. It's just a different flavor of icing on it, but underneath it's the same shit. That's for the people who like to put icing on shit and call it cake. Yeah. It's just a different flavor of icing on top, but underneath it's the same shit.
This is Sirach 30. In verse 3 it says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. See, if we all equal, we all supposed to come together. Why does it say if you teach your son, you grieve your enemy? Because these people are not our friends, man. They are our enemies, man. They are enemies and we their enemies. It goes both ways. We don't like them, they don't like us.
It makes Esau's day to see Jake out here paying, sagging, selling dope. It makes his day to see Eve out here hoeing. But when we get out there right, they get scared because they know who we are. They know what we have the potential to be. They know what's flowing through our blood.
Yeah, they be like, oh hell no, man.
Yeah. But it makes their day when they see us out here acting up.
That's why they put all the chemicals in the food, especially over here in Babylon. That's why our food is defiled. That's it's filled with a lot of estrogen. We don't need all that estrogen, man. That's why you gotta watch out what you eat. Not too much McDonald's and all that stuff,
People patties.
Yeah. The food is defiled, man. The water's defiled. That's why we gotta get the heck up out of here.
I'm always leery of going places to order any like fried chicken, chicken tenders, French fries. If that place sells fried shrimp, I don't get it because remember us in Chile, we dropping everything in the grease.
Everything, man.
If there's a basket available, we drop it. We didn't grease contamination, cross-contamination as far as shrimp. That we wasn't worried about that at the time.
Yeah, there's people allergic to it, man.
Right. So just be leery of you brothers and sisters out there. They serve fried shrimp. There's a good chance they dropping that fried shrimp in the same grease with your chicken tenders, your wings, and your fries.
And I also watched this video a couple weeks ago why you get the poops. A lot of people get the poops when they eat Taco Bell because they feeding you old meat, man. Mix it in.
All the mixed
Yeah.
Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord YASHAMIAHLA said thus, even thus, let me read that over. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them. No matter where you are, Jake, you're going to eat defiled bread, especially over here in America, man. There's a lot of countries that ban a lot of things that we eat over here in their countries, man. There's a lot of TikTok videos going around exposing that a lot of things that we eat over here is banned in other countries, man.
Skittles. Yep. You can eat like some of the same foods over here in Babylon and go to another country, eat the same foods, and you won't gain a pound.
Right. They got y'all ass right now. I work at Burger King. I don't care what nobody think where I work at.
Oh,
but they came out with a red Whopper. It's called a Spidey verse Whopper.
Yeah.
And the bread is packed full of red dye, man. That's a carcinogen.
They know this.
No, but y'all let a lot of that go over y'all head. Well, it's just good carcinogen. Y'all want to eat it anyway.
You can't make everything good, man. Stop the madness.
Just
Everything's not good.
What
It's a balance. You got evil, you got bad. It's just what it is. Deal with it.
It's just like for some reason, the United States want to be total in opposition with the rest of the world. You can go to any other country in this world, their soda's going to be in glass bottles. Here in plastic, because the chemicals in that soft drink and the chemicals in that plastic, they mix together and become carcinogenic. That's why they purposely bottle soft drinks in glass. But the United States wants to kill you, so they're not going to do it.
That's why a lot of people walking around here on this side obese. But over there in other countries, you don't see really that many obese people like you see over here, dog. They pumping you full of them GMOs.
Yeah, and you wonder why you never smoked a day in your life, but you got cancer. Come on, man. It's from the food. It's from you snacking on all this GMO shit all day. That's why they call them GMO babies. Because they grew up snacking on that shit, eating that shit.
And that's why you see a lot.
Monsters, man.
That's why you see some of these jakes out there. They go up to a restaurant and they get mad because they missing their GMOs and they end up shooting the people at the restaurant, man.
I seen a clip of that this week.
Or end up fighting or whatever, man. You pack full of them GMOs, your mind is messed up, man.
Where's my damn meat at, man? I'm
Dude gunned down 2 people behind the counter, man, because he ain't want to wait.
Oh, y'all see that?
I'm like, well,
He said, wait on this.
if you don't like wait, you going to a bad place where you gonna be forced to wait.
That's sad, brother. You ain't got no patience.
Y'all remember the Popeye's chicken sandwich when it was popping, man?
Oh yeah,
man,
I remember that.
They were fighting. They lines long as hell.
They said they put crack in it.
Yeah, no. They actually took this chicken sandwich to a lab and analyzed what was in it. And they said it was over 30 chemicals in it, and chicken was at the bottom of the list.
Man, I believe it.
And I was like, see, that's why I'm like, no, they got something in that shit. I'm gonna wait till the smoke clears. I'm about the only one you know that never had a Popeye chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I waited till the smoke cleared. I tried it.
I did.
I was like,
had it, but like, I had it probably like this year, last year.
It wasn't
yeah.
all what they was
I was like, this what was popping. Like, this doesn't even taste that good, man. I can make this at home.
It was
and be
weird.
1,000 times
I
better.
don't want to try it, bitch. Damn.
I was scared, man. I'm still scared. Matter of fact, I cut off Popeyes altogether after that.
Yeah, you ain't missing nothing. I tried it. I was like, what the hell is this?
I might eat Chick-fil-A or something. Possibly, but they always pack shit in.
That's
It
why
don't matter. Chick-fil-A, they move military precision. I got to give it to the coaches who never got that team on board like that, man. I'm talking about 30 seconds in and out, hiding fresh out the grease. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, baby. Military.
And they gotta say my pleasure, or you get a free item off the.
They doing something because they off on Sundays. Man, to hell with that, man. Y'all ain't doing
Man,
That's-
that's money they make through the week, man. They can afford to be off.
Yeah, they can.
They won't miss no money.
And they thinking Sunday is the actual Lord's Day. It ain't the Lord's Day.
No.
Nah, you gotta follow the Sabbath right, man. Right now the Sabbath is Thursday evening to Friday evening, so Sabbath moves.
Chick-fil-A, they doing waffle fries on point, hot, fresh, seasoned to perfection, man. I mean, I got to give it to the coaches down at Chick-fil-A.
They'll run to your car and everything if they get your order right. So no, run to your car.
Jump on the hood. Wait, stop! I got the right shade.
Hey, they cracked the code with that one, man.
So
Appreciate it, Becky.
I'm sorry, Mr. or Mrs.
Thanks, Sarah. My pleasure, sir.
down and they take you to the straight training course before you get hired on the level.
Man, it's like they go to the base, Chick-fil-A barracks.
I feel like that's almost a prelude to the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
And you better have everything straight and right on point.
That's why they get it in and out like that.
No, man, they bring this shit in with the tablet. Repeat it back to you correctly.
Is this right? Yes.
I'm talking about, they got, matter of fact, to keep their employees on point, they got little clocks. They count down.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got, soon they say, well, Chick-fil-A might take the order, that clock start counting down from 30. So it puts pressure on them to keep it up.
They all start saying, Becky, oh, where's the chicken sandwich and where's the fries? Get it, Daniel. Please.
They don't panic up enough, man. They are very well trained. I got to give it to them.
I'm going to get this in 2nd Ezra 5 and verse 8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be sent off and sent out again. The wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrel women shall bring forth monsters. You know, we was talking about that earlier. How, you know, they pretty much indoctrinating your children. You know, feeding them porn at a young age, and these women in general are just out of order. Just out of order, and they GMO babies. That's why, you know, they have no patience. They can't wait for their food. They gotta have it now. You know, and you're gonna have a hard time when Jacob's trouble pops off, because you gotta wait upon the Lord. You know, the Lord is the one that's gonna feed you. The Lord is the one that's gonna take care of you. A lot of these people, they gonna bug out of their minds, and they're gonna be searching for some flesh, man, for some booty. More ways than one, huh? I also want to give verse 9. Salt water shall be found and sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into its secret chambers. You know, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're not going to be able to get that knowledge in that day, man. You're going to be cut off from it. So whoever was meant to get it was meant to get it. And it says friends shall destroy one another, man. That's why you got to be circumspect who you rolling around with, who you chilling with, man. You know, because a lot of your friends in the world, they may end up trying to get at you, man, in that day.
Yeah.
You know? And, yeah. You know, you got friends in the world, they got children, man. You know, when that hunger signal hits them, man, Jacob's trouble pops off, their stomach is touching their back, man. They're gonna be looking for you.
Yeah, a lot of y'all gonna be eating baby back ribs.
Literally,
y'all
man.
gonna be eating your own kids, man.
Yeah.
That's what's coming back. And the reason for it is to judge the child and the parent. Because why you ain't got mothers out here no more? Because the government made it a purpose to turn all the mothers into whores. They gotta kick the kids out of the house to make their money. Yeah, they gotta get that content. So no, you ain't gonna have no discipline. Daddy been gone. Government made sure that a long time ago. Mama in there hoeing, so the child is, you know what they say, idle mind is the devil's playground. A child ain't got nothing to do, he gonna find some trouble.
I can't tell you. Can't tell you how many videos I seen where the mother leaves the child in the car while she out there stripping, man.
Yeah.
And the people be like, you got a baby in the car, man. She nowhere to be found, man. They ain't even got the AC on. They ain't even got the car on, man.
Man, I just
seen
seen
baby just cooking.
Yeah, it's a
car,
video
man.
where a woman went to Miami for 2 or 3 days to celebrate her birthday. Came back, baby's dead. Left them in the house by themselves. It was some young kids, not even old enough to cook for themselves. So why would you even leave?
Wow.
I forgot how old they was. I know they were toddler ages. You left them in the house 2 or 3 days to celebrate your birthday, and now you facing murder charges. Child neglect.
And that hot girl song, man. Hey, y'all gonna be hot, all right? Y'all gonna face that fire soon.
I hate that. Well, I don't hate to see it. I don't hate to see it. A lot of y'all deserve death. And the Lord say death is mercy.
It's mercy.
Some of y'all don't need to be here because you serve no purpose.
I read this in Ezekiel 9 and verse 6. It says, slay utterly old and young, both babes and little children and women. But come not any man upon his depart and began at my sanctuary. Then they began the ancient images before the house, man. So let's talk about us Israelites, man. You know, hey, it's gonna start with us that know the truth, man, that judgment, man. You know, then it's gonna trickle down, you know, to the 2/3, man. Y'all ain't gonna receive no mercy, man, at all. You know, especially a lot of 2/3 know the Israelites too. So you're gonna be held to that same standard. You know, you didn't come to the truth. You heard about it, so you marked.
Yep. You have no cloak for your sin.
The Lord got a lot of ops out here, man. Y'all got ops, man. The Lord looks at you as his op.
Yeah, we got a lot of sleeper cells planted in this country. Y'all think Esau doing this? No, this is the Lord's will. He's just doing it through Esau. But the Lord planted these sleeper cells, and when he wake them up to rape, rob, and murder, left and right, so that Esau can bring in the martial law, y'all gonna really be fucked in. Excuse my French. But that's why we're trying to warn y'all now. But naturally, your cognitive dissonance is turned up. So you don't think it's gonna ever happen in Virgin Babylon, because this virgin ain't never been touched. And guess what? Them men lining up to cross that border to touch her.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of firefights out here, man.
They bring in a lot of cartel members too that look like they just here because they trying to survive, you know, getting a better life. They're really cartel members.
Yeah, that's what I said, man.
You know, different countries and stuff.
You know, Issachar.
Who ain't gonna care about none of you Americans? They already don't like you anyway.
Right, they can't wait to get at you.
They're gonna be quick to do
Because
something.
they're tired of seeing you on TV being all proud. They're tired of seeing you on TV being all proud. Now, like I said, the government, they're going to let your guard down. They're going to keep your guard down by only showing you poor people crossing the border. Soldiers are trained to blend in, especially sleepers. Yeah, they can look like a poor man with a woman and child, but that's a soldier. Waiting on his orders. They're going to get guns issued later. They're going to get uniforms. They already got government phones, so they can coordinate an attack.
Jay just don't know, man.
But y'all don't think it'll ever happen here until it happens.
Y'all gonna bend the knee eventually. I got Isaiah 2:11. The lofty looks of man shall be humble, and the haughtiness of man shall be bowed down, and the Lord shall be exalted in that day, man. So all that pride that y'all got going on, y'all gonna bend the knee real soon, man.
I also saw a video earlier this week how instead of Issachar being on the farms, they're hiring some Americans, and these Babylonians, they don't want to work. By lunchtime, they ready to go home. They ready to leave because they working that farm, and they don't have the same work ethic as Issachar, man. They ain't physically fit. You know, that's back-breaking work. You know, to work that farm, to get all the grains and food that heads to your grocery store every day. And you know, with that being said, you know, that's another reason. Slacky. That's another reason why that famine's gonna hit, man. You know, because Issachar's waking up as well. He's like, man, we ain't gonna be working this.
You know what Issachar means? He's hired.
He's hired. Yep.
So that's not a coincidence. And this is why a lot of Americans, Babylonians, about to catch hell. 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And it's going to take 500 years to put work ethic in you, sorry, Ephraim. Get you off your high horse. No, it's not about you no more. That's why you got to drink a double shot. You only had to take a one shot. You got to take a double shot.
Woo. They ain't ready for it.
They ain't got no choice. It ain't about what you want no more.
Oh man. Matter of fact, I was in the same chapter. I'm gonna get 2 Ezra 8 in verse 1. And he answered me, saying the Most High made this world for many, but the world to come for few. Right? The world to come for few, the elect. Right? Everybody else, like the brother said, they gonna get that double shot, man. Right? If they like it or not. Verse 2, I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that is given much mold where earthen vessels are made, but little dust that cometh of, even so is the course of this present world. So the Lord is pretty much saying, you know, the elect is that gold, and the 2/3 and everybody else, they're the dust. They the extras in the movie, man. All right, because that gold is going to be gathered up. That gold is going to be saved. As you read in verse 3, there be many created, few shall be saved. You see that? So many people. That's why there's billions and billions of people on this earth right now. Whether they children, as the brother had brought out, whether they children, women, old, young, they're waiting their judgment. They're awaiting their judgment. They're going to get jacked up in these last days. And only the elect and their household is going to be delivered. Lord willing, we those men. That's why we're making our call and election sure. Because we know the hell that's coming.
I got the scripture to back you up, bro. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 22. It says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. And let my grape be kept, my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Hey, these people here, man, they was born in vain. It might seem like they have a purpose now, but which is to be destroyed. That's their only purpose. You want to even call that a purpose? It's not even a purpose.
Yeah, I mean, what the scripture say, billions gonna die. Somebody got to fill those lives. Yeah, somebody got to fill those lives to fulfill prophecy. So you were born to die.
I got Hosea 4:6, man. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. See, thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. And a lot of y'all children gonna be forgotten out here, man. There ain't no hope. There ain't no hope for you little youngins, man.
No future.
No
Ain't
future at
college.
all.
Ain't no NBA.
You see how bad these little nigglets are, man. You see how bad they are. Ain't no future in that for them, man. They out here wicked in the mug, man. I seen a little Jake with a handful of money with a bunch of grown Jakes. And they was just joking around, and this little Jake was cussing more than the grown Jakes.
Wow.
Talking about women and what he want to do with women and all of that. Lumped it from them Jakes. They training him up, and he ain't gonna depart from it. He gonna grow up flashing money and looking for money, cars, and clothes, and hoes.
He ain't gonna grow 20 years old, 19.
See, everything in Babylon is being exposed, being either fake, set up, staged. So, I mean, what's genuine about this place? Nothing.
Even the sports.
Right.
They be saying
That shit
the
is
script.
real.
They be saying the script.
I said it to my cousin, he was like, what?
I saw this script talk about LeBron them gonna win 6 over one of them teams.
So that means they gotta win like the next 4 games.
Yeah.
Everything stays set up. Nothing. They leave nothing to chance here. Nothing is genuine. So if you already know something planned out to happen a certain way, that takes all the mystery and enjoyment and excitement out of all of it.
Dude, I got this scripture right here. This is because my cousin, he's starting to, he used to really believe in certain stuff like that. It's real. He believed it at first, but he was like, I might just believe it. It don't make sense how they just blow each other out one game. Basically, it don't make sense. He even said the moon landing was fake. And on TikTok.
Moon landing fake, wrestling fake. What else fake?
Everything's fake.
Everything. The food fake.
Even football, man, they got a script for that too. That got exposed.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 27 says, for evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. And that's what's happening right now, man. Deceit, deception, lying. Everything is being exposed out there. That's why they want to ban TikTok, whatever you want to call it. They want to ban it, man. They trying to take our videos down, man. You can't stop the truth, man. Whatever you do, stop this word, we're going to find another way to get it out there. Until the Lord say stop. It says, verse 28, it says, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth shall be filled up without first being declared. That's what's happening right now, man. That's being declared. So we can announce to everybody. They even said in the NBA, you got a lot of NBA players saying that they don't even got, you said, I think it was Paul George, who was on he had a podcast, he said most NBA players, they don't have a work ethic anymore. They just go up in there and just start playing, and they just think they deserve all that money that they get just because they good. They don't have that same work ethic like they did back in the day.
Spoiled and entitled. That's why I enjoy high school games better than pro, especially football, because them boys were hungry and passionate. Now you got a whole bunch of millionaires that get paid millions of dollars to play a child's game, and they are spoiled and entitled.
Yeah, I heard Michael Jordan the other day. He said, man, hey, we had to work for that money. Now when you get drafted, you come in, you get that money already.
Yeah,
so you're not going
to
Yeah, you ain't even got to work for it, man. You think somebody going to go hard?
You got high school athletes that get paid out millions of dollars. You're not when you coach.
You got a high school, what's his name? Man, I forget his name, but he was already signed to a shoe deal with Puma.
Mikey Williams.
Mikey Williams,
he's 17, 18. He got $1 million deal. What's the point of him going to the league? He already got money. If I was him, I'd just stop right there. I got money.
Well, he got in trouble with a gun.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I'm like, man, niggas love throwing away their money though.
They love being stupid, not thinking.
Yeah, that nigga right there.
John Moran too.
Even though he ain't do nothing wrong by having a gun, no, I wouldn't be on social media posting just look to my head like that. But it's only a problem when we do it.
Well, I say the NBA has a contract. There's a certain way you're supposed to conduct yourself.
Kind of like the military.
Yeah.
You don't clock out from being in the military. You don't, because you always a representation of that, whether you're in uniform or not. You always represent the military. You don't clock out from it. So it's kind of like you represent the NBA, you represent the NFL wherever you go, whether you're playing or not, because that's how people associate you with the NFL, with the NBA. It's like they associate us with the military when I was in.
We supposed to represent you. How about Simeon?
This is all contract.
Out there teaching, man. You up on the club, you up on another woman that got another man, man. You ain't supposed to be doing that, man. Because we see videos of certain camps, man. I ain't gonna say no names, but they be in the club, but I know we don't know what they be doing there. We don't know.
Man, to be honest, to be totally honest with you, I'm literally scared to touch any of these things.
Boy,
because it goes beyond sexual intercourse. It goes up to the point where now this woman crazy, now she in love. Now she finna wreck your home life. She finna stalk your girl. All this just to destroy you, what you got at home, because she wants you and she can't have it. I'm scared to touch these women. Not to mention the disease factor. You catch something from a woman blowing a kiss at you now. God damn.
There goes the effeminates.
I mean, tell me what is it?
What is it? See me.
Radical, dude.
But yeah, man, it's sad out here. I believe I watched a video the other day with Apostle Gabar, and he's talking about, if I'm not mistaken, the IUIC, how it's, how they had it set up lately. It's a breeding ground for adultery. Now you got the women sitting down with the men. As the scriptures say, if your woman has a question, let her ask her man at home.
That was blushing over Nate when he was on that horse. My goodness.
I thought you got a man at home. Why you?
Let everything be decent.
Or man.
They have to change their undergarments. That's sad, man.
Yeah. What you had Sakari a couple years ago, where they where they go to the club or something, or was it IUIC or something like that?
Model girls.
Where it was like, I forget what happened. Where it was like it was a high holy day. So a high holy day, you ain't supposed to have sex, man. I think they were like having Jake you know, get together on that day or something like that. I forget which camp it was.
There was one camp saying you can have sex on the Sabbath.
Nah, hell no, you can't do that. You asking for death or to be jacked up.
Man,
They
ain't no millionaire for nothing.
Touching brothers, man. They don't know what you just was doing, man.
You think Bishop Nate would ever made the money he got if he was doing the same thing Apostle Tahar is doing?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No, you had to sell out to make those millions. So no, he ain't gonna follow the doctrine.
I believe Apostle Tahar said when they was giving out those stimulus checks, they didn't even get one.
I ain't
You know? You didn't get a stimulus check?
I got
I don't know, you probably I don't know. I know the apostles didn't get one.
I was
you,
working.
You was working? I don't know.
The Lord got it.
Hey, the Lord got us regardless, man.
I mean, that's only typical Edomite. You know, just, well, I'm going to give everybody else some money, but I ain't going to give you no money because I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, not that you broke a law just because I don't like it. What you saying about us is true, but we don't like it. So you ain't going to get no food. Okay, cool. The Lord got it.
Just keep on staying the course. The Lord got a blessing for you, man. I know, I was just noticing.
Why they all have to lay down? Sir, they all walking like that. Like, they ain't looking where they going. But these people rule over us, man. These are not the ruling class people, man. These still people, man. Walking down with their damn head down, man. We don't even walk like that now. Most jigs, we don't walk around like that. Pay attention to where you walking, man. So you know where you're going.
Be circumspect in a wicked people.
He almost ran into the pole, you know. And like, these are the people that's over us, man.
They got to focus on.
I probably get my job, right? You might be elite. They be scared to leave. You scared. You all nervous and jittery when you talking and stuff, man. And you all looking at other ways, supposed to be looking at me, man. What's wrong with you?
It's not a leader,
They servants, man.
Leaders are born. They're not made.
You want to get led by another man, so you want to be leader.
Leaders are born. They're not made.
Like you said, Jeremiah, what he say, from the, trying to quote the scripture, Jeremiah 1, he said, from birth I knew you, paraphrasing.
I can get that real quick.
A righteous prophet, man.
Yeah, Jeremiah 1, in verse 4. Then the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. As the brother said, you know, hey, we born for this, man.
We're not just gonna pick it up and get it. You have to be born with that in you.
There's certain things, you know, a lot of times we didn't do certain things opposed to the truth. There's a certain reason we didn't. We wasn't like everybody else, even before the truth. I don't know, I'm definitely like that. I heard my family say it all the time, oh, well, I see what you're doing now. I can see why you're doing what you're doing now. I mean, it ain't up to me. I just didn't do certain stuff that y'all used to do. I just never did that.
I feel like I kind of always stood out as different in my family.
Oh, that's funny.
I was about to say, I was about to say. I had some hot ones waiting.
I thought he was talking to us.
He was off. I was about to say, man, I got some hot.
I wouldn't even put it back. Esau. There's too many.
They be playing too.
Too many pranks going on.
They
They talk about they on the phone. But they really talking some slickish.
That's cool because if they ain't got nothing else to say to your face, then take the bitch ass on. Put your little gimmicks and your little tactics and your little pranks. That's a child, man.
I wouldn't be surprised because that's how Esau Edom does move.
Yeah, slick shit, man. Nobody got time for that childish shit.
Oh, I'm on the phone.
YouTubers just get judged though. A lot of us get judged. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah, you got one that got shot that be out there pranking people.
What?
That's a dangerous job.
I didn't even see it.
What's that one video you had when the Jake ran up on the other Jake, he put the plunger on his head?
Man. I saw that.
I said, Jake gonna run up on the wrong
dude. See, that's the thing. See, you don't go out and just willfully provoke people. That's dangerous. You tempting the Lord because there are spirits out here created for vengeance. You don't know if the spirit was created for you, for the Lord to get vengeance on, to use that spirit to take vengeance out on you, because you out here being stupid, provoking people to anger.
You went over there and trying to see if they don't shoot you down.
Oh man, they gonna get your ass, man.
They're gonna go to your house and
Going in that pot.
They
They gonna eat your ass too for so-and-so.
You got that new challenge on TikTok where you just walk into somebody's house.
Whoa, really? Just walking to whoa.
You keep on tempting the Lord.
Oh.
He's gonna make one of these people shoot you.
Sound like that woman that ran up upon us, man. You just asking to get popped.
Nah, I mean, why would you walk into a stranger's house not knowing if they packing in there or not? I know if they racist. You know, you setting yourself up to get dealt with. Cause
you already had the Jakes a couple weeks ago that got killed for ringing the wrong doorbell. They didn't know that they were at the wrong house.
Right. Little boy too.
He was probably sincere, not knowing.
Yeah, he was sincere, not knowing.
He got popped.
Yeah.
You genuinely walking in somebody's house on purpose that you don't know.
You asking to get shot.
They can do it too.
Yeah,
They
they're
in the right
justified.
state,
They
yeah.
are justified. You protecting your family, you protecting your property.
Cause you like, what the
They
hell
need
is
to ban that TikTok shit, man. TikTok, whatever it's called, man.
And you don't know, I mean, a total stranger walking in your house, you don't know their intent.
Hey, I had somebody do it to me like, what was it, a year ago?
Oh, really?
Well, they ain't like walking like my room, but like, it was like the maintenance people that were supposed to come in, but then they didn't announce themselves like the way my bathroom was set up. They just walked in there and I'm got a shirt on, walking out, see somebody working on something, like, what the hell is doing here, man? I ain't even walking the door, nothing. I love people out.
That's courtesy. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, they're supposed to come in and announce.
Yeah.
But then he said he knocked. I'm like, I didn't hear nothing. I can hear somebody knocking on the door, even if my door is closed. We didn't hear nothing. We, you know, laying down. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
You
you
know,
ain't
like,
had no
you
piece of
know.
iron on.
They,
Probably would have cost some.
they came to my house, they like, you know, they'll ring the doorbell first.
We put a
And
lock
then
on our door
they'll
today.
use the key and say maintenance.
Yeah. That's what they're supposed to do. Man, I'm gonna get this. We'll probably close out soon. Yeah, it's about 30. This is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, and for it is nigh at hand. And that's what we're doing out here on the highways and byways, making our calling election sure, blowing this trumpet, man. Because the times that we're coming into, ain't gonna be any more playing around, man. You're gonna get popped out here if you ain't got the hand of the Lord upon you.
That's also agreeing with this thing too, man. Like we're trying to, brothers know who they is. You're not coming to camp. Stuff like that,
You know,
all I can say, I got a song that I always listen to. It's an old school song. You probably know about it. It's called "Sending You Forget-Me-Nots." That's what we need to be doing. We need to be sending Yahweh sending. We supposed to be sending forget-me-nots, bro. Because when he come back, he'll remember us, man.
Yeah, this is what we doing spiritually.
he said he ain't gonna forget our labor of love, and if you stop doing the work, and he gonna forget you.
Luke 9:62.
He gonna say, I never do you.
I got it right here.
Yeah, you may have blessed the brothers, may have done something good for the brothers, but the ultimate sacrifice is actually sitting down and making time for the Lord, doing the work. Actually coming out here, doing the work, man.
Just like the elder said, he saw some church members out there giving away turkey biscuits and all that. Like, that's not scriptural,
man. Hey, that's the Lord, man.
Like, that's not scriptural. You're doing everything. All he said was teach the word. You're doing everything but, and think you still serving. No, you're not serving him.
Because Yahweh said, if I'm roughly paraphrasing, when he multiplied the fish and the bread, you know, the people was only, he had to disperse them because the people was only going to be there for the food.
Not here.
And that's what your church is doing. Y'all bringing a bunch of people in there to give them a damn biscuit and a soup meal, man. And that ain't doing nothing for them. You know, they came there to eat. They didn't come here what you was preaching about. They came there to eat, fill their bellies, and then they out the door, man. And the words that you put out wasn't nothing, which they in vain anyway, because you in that demon house trying to send a message out. But it ain't working. That ain't how it go.
got
Christians, y'all think y'all started the work. Y'all ain't even started the work yet. That's not the work.
Man, they playing. This is Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahushua said unto them, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. You might assume Yahushua. So y'all play with what you want to.
Turn it back. He gonna turn away from you. I never knew you, man. Matthew 7:24. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. You hear that? Man, that's going to be a scary thing. Man, I do not want to hear that.
It's going to break your heart. It's going to break your heart, man. You think you're doing will. No. You're doing you. You're serving your own belly, man.
There's a way that seemeth right unto a man. That way, the end of that is death. Rough paraphrase. I'm going to get Job 38 and verse 3. I love this scripture because this is what got me out there to the highways and byways and doing the work of the Lord. I said to myself, man, when I start this, I can't stop. Because in the world, I was lukewarm. I was like, say I had a great talent in the world, but I wouldn't be on fire for it. And I realized why. Because, you know, the Lord called us for this truth, man. You know? And so, Job 38 and verse 3, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou of me. All right, gird up thy loins like a man, man. Do the work. Stop making excuses. You know, the triple C's, commit to the commitment of staying committed. Because, man, once you start this thing, you can't stop. I told myself, man, that, you know, I can't stop this. I remember, you know, I'm a good artist. I play ball, but I wasn't on fire for that stuff. I may have been good at it, but, you know, I had to tell myself, you know, I'm like, hey, I start this thing, I can't stop. I ain't trying to be bugged out.
I got a precept. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the heart. So, I mean, you can lie to yourself all day and try to convince yourself that you're doing his will. But you can't lie to the Lord, man.
The Lord sees that, man.
You can't gaslight the Lord. You can't do none of these little psychological tactics that Esau used on you. You can't use them on the Lord. So if that's what you're banking on to save your ass, you're done.
And like the scripture that the brother brought out, you know, then she'll say, Lord, Lord, and that's talking about Christians, that's talking about everybody that think that they're doing the word of the Lord. They don't think they're doing the word of the Lord. Hey, you got to be a part of the elect. You got to be an Israelite. Most people, they ain't Israelites anyway. They're not even a part of the elect, so they don't get that fire on their ass, man. This 1 John 4, verse 1. It says, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits where they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going out to the world. So a lot of y'all false prophets, y'all wasn't set up to be the will of the Lord, man, righteousness. Y'all set up to be a false prophet, you know, to be destroyed.
Yeah,
everybody gonna be saved.
Yeah, we had a conversation with that Jake, man, talking about he doesn't see the importance of coming out to the highways and byways. That just talking to people on his way to work is doing the work, man. That's not doing the work. You deceived.
But put on him to understand it. That's why he don't do it.
And when he had the understanding, you know, I had a conversation with him. He had the understanding that he had to go out there to the highways and byways. And that's why I know that's a damn demon that's on him, man.
Yeah.
Because now all of a sudden, I ain't got to go out there and do it.
You're right, you don't. Stay here and burn with the rest.
Go ahead.
You're right, you don't have to do anything. That's why he pondered the heart. Because there's nothing stronger than the heart of a volunteer. See what I'm saying? So if you volunteer to do this, that shows your willingness to follow the Lord and seek after him 10 times more. Because you're going above and beyond. You're doing stuff you don't have to do. You're doing stuff that you're not expected to do. But if you just one of them barbershop prophets, that's not doing the work.
Keyboard lights.
You up in the barbershop trying to convince them heathens up and up. No, if you really want to change, try to change the world, try to make a change, do it the right way. Do what the apostles and elders do. Do what the brothers do. That's all you got to do. Don't try to go up your own way.
As you read in, what's that, 1 John, I mean, not 1 John, John 10, you know, you try to climb up to heaven some other way, you a thief and a robber, just roughly paraphrasing.
Right.
You trying to steal the show.
Trying to sneak in some other way, trying to sneak in the kingdom where you didn't go through the straight gate like everybody else did. No, you went through the bushes and jumped the fence behind the building and all this other stuff to get into the kingdom. No, that's a robbing and thief because you came in the wrong way.
And that's what the Lord's going to say, depart from me, I never knew you, man. I don't know who you are. What course of action did you take? That's not the way I told you to go.
You calling yourself, you know, Bishop so and so, but the Lord calling you by your name that your mama gave you when you was born, speaking to the truth. I don't
Your
know
name is reprobate.
Man.
I got a scripture. John 10:1, you was just talking about. Verily, verily, I say unto you that he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. And that reminds me of that meme where it had the 10 Commandments laid out on the steps, and you had Esau stepping over them like he was going to find a different way in the kingdom, man.
Stepping over law, statute, commandment, go straight to the king. That's the Christians, period,
With a
man.
pair of Crocs on. You ain't going far, man. You ain't going far at all.
See, they think they're going to be able to gaslight the Lord and do these psychological tactics to talk him into letting them in. No, it ain't going to be no conversation. It's going to be a missile.
Them smooth and buttery words ain't gonna work with y'all.
That's what they think, though. They think they can talk their way out of anything.
But
the
Lord,
Lord can talk to you. You ain't worried.
I know your name, Lord.
But I'm gonna still call you cheese and rice because I don't want to make nobody mad. Okay, well that's you. You made your decision. You're gonna get destroyed with the people that you don't want to piss off. Y'all got to make a decision. Y'all got to decide right now that y'all don't give a damn about what people think. Let them burn while they thinking about you.
At the end of the day, hey, we gonna win. Lord willing, we those men. You stick by this, stick by doing the work of the Lord, you're gonna win at the end of the day. No matter what you go through, you're gonna win. Everybody else is gonna burn.
Y'all keep trying to impress the 2/3 of Esau. The 2/3 of Esau ain't got no chariot to get you out of this.
They ain't making it, man. They ain't
Red
making it.
back.
Yeah, if y'all want to go ahead and close out. Yeah, we go ahead and close out. So, Lord willing, edifying, we're going to give our praise and glory and honor to him. About some apostles, about to the elders, great millstone, who well touches truth, and the YASHAMIAHLA, AHSHAWAR. Good camp, good camp.